Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview on a Monday, November 23rd, 2015. Traders coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies, white sandy beaches, and the Gulf of Thailand is looking absolutely wonderful today. Nice and calm and blue waters. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Hello traders and welcome to another trading week. It is a short week this week as we have a big holiday in the United States on the 26th, which is Thursday, and Friday I would expect very low volume out of the US as the US usually takes a 4-day holiday for Thanksgiving, and I think we'll see that in the markets, as the New York markets are only closed on Thursday and will reopen for Friday. All right, let's get a move on. Got some currency charts to look at and a little bit of data to talk about what's coming out. But let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I'm your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in 2006 and 2008. I retired from a wonderful career as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida in the United States. Traders, 9 days later, came for a 3-month holiday to Thailand, and well, traders, it's 8 years later, and I'm still here. Yeah, I'm in my 8th year, and I'm still here. Absolutely love trading the Asia hours. I'm not up in the middle of the night. It's really, really cool, and I still put in all 3 trading sessions and still get a good night's rest. However, New York's only about 2.5 hours. That'll bring me up pretty close to 11:30 at night by that time. All right, so what do we do? Well, I look at fundamentals every day, and I'm listening to what's going on and what's coming out. I pay for a news feed that comes into my computers all day long, so I know what's happening around the world. I don't trade the numbers. I don't trade the announcement, but I will trade 40 minutes or 30 minutes after the announcement. And if it's in the trend and everything's right, I'll throw a dart at it and see if we can get some pips out of it. But we're macro traders, we have to know what's going on around the world. And it sure is interesting, to tell you the least. Sad and interesting at the same time. I am a technician, however, and I love trading and analyzing price charts, candlestick patterns, price structure, price action, support, resistance. I use my Fibonacci tool quite a bit. And that is what it's all about. And you put those two together and hopefully you come up with a trade plan that will give you more wins than losses. And that's what we're looking for. However, I did took a loss last week, so we'll see if we can do a little bit better this week. I don't mind taking losses. It's just, it's part of trading. I mean, you're just going to take a loss, right? If you own a shoe store, you can have days where you don't make any money, right? You don't sell no shoes. Well, same thing in trading. You're just going to lose some trades. The market does what the market does, and we can't control it. We can only control our actions and have good risk management and money management in place for your trading. All right, let's get the legal stuff out of the way. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's head on over to some news and commentary. Let's get the indices out of the way. The U.S. markets closed all in the green. The Dow 30 was positive 0.52%, S&P 500 in the green 0.38%, NASDAQ in the green 0.62%, and the small cap 2,000 in the green 0.75%. So they had quite a good day on Friday. Let's head over to the Eurozone, where the DAX closed up 0.31%. The FTSE 100 barely in the green at 0.07%. The CAC 40 out of Paris barely in the red at negative 0.08%, with the Eurostoxx 50 out of Frankfurt positive at 0.10%. Traders, let's come on over to Asia, where I am currently talking to you from and at, as Tokyo, Japan is on a bank holiday today, but they did close on Friday positive at 0.10%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is positive 0.31%. The China A50 is positive barely at 0.08%, and the Hang Seng is negative 0.28%, and the Kospi out of Seoul is positive at 0.71%. So that is looking good. That's what's going on in the indices. Let's get a look at our economic calendar. What do we got coming out today? We don't have, like I said, Japan is on, JPY is on a bank holiday today, and New Zealand had visitor arrivals month on month. No forecast, but came out at 0.2. I guess that's within expectations of what they expected because it's in black, but there was no forecast for that. Getting to the London session, with the London Open, we have out of the Eurozone, French flash manufacturing PMI and French flash services PMI. Then 30 minutes later, we have German flash manufacturing PMI, German flash services PMI. Then a half hour after that, we have Euro flash manufacturing PMI, and we have a Eurogroup meeting that's going on all day today in the Eurozone. So, as we move down, we absolutely have very quiet. The only medium impact data we do have is that in the U.S. is going to be existing home sales, and they're expecting 5.39 million. And that's basically it. If you take a look into Asia for 24 hours from now, for tomorrow, it says we have a Fed announcement. And it's tentative, so I'm not sure what that's all about. But it says Fed announcement, so we'll have to keep an eye and see what that's all about. I'll have to look into that. There's nothing there to see what's going on, but we'll take a look and find out what's going on, and I'll have that for you tomorrow. However, that's going to come out probably late in New York on a Monday if you're in the U.S. Eastern Standard Time. So keep an eye out for that. All right, it's currently 21:19 hours on Wall Street, and it is 9:20 a.m. in Pattaya, Thailand. Okay, let's. Commentary is, I just think we're gonna have a slow volume week. I think, I don't think trading is gonna stop. I think we're still gonna have some decent trades. I think we just got to be just alert that, come Thursday, Friday, it's going to really slow down, and then basically we'll have our weekend next weekend, and then come on Monday, we'll basically have about 2 weeks left of, regular trading, and then we'll really see a slowdown for the Christmas and New Year holiday, and we'll see a volume decrease. Those two holidays come on a Friday this year, so it'll be interesting to see. So a lot of the weeks, Thursday, Friday, we'll see half days on Thursday, and Friday, of course, Christmas and New Year's Day will be closed. So we'll see how that works out. And I think that following Monday is Boxing Day in the Eurozone. So that'll be a long weekend for the Euro. The Euro will probably be closed on Monday. I'm pretty sure it comes on that Monday. It's not the day after. It's a working day after, which would be that Monday. All right, let's get a look at the euro dollar. The euro dollar is bearish. Really nice trade. If you took my trade plan and analysis from Friday, you did very well. This has really come down really nicely. We're just looking for this pullback. Not looking for much. Just let this pull back up to the 23.6, and then it can drop back off and continue to the downside. So I'd like to get in this at 1.0656. We'll get out at 1.0620, and nice 30 pip trade, 35 pip trade, and that's be a nice day. Just need this price action to kick back up for us, and we'll see. The fib I couldn't do on the current swing. I had to do it on the whole chart. As you can see, if you look left of the chart, the dotted line, there's that fib line. But yeah, I don't have two to the right and two to the left on the bottom of the current swing, so I could not place a fib on that because I don't know what that candle is going to do. So that's how we're looking at this one. So looking, as usual, to sell the euro dollar. Let's take a look at the pound. Pound also traded very well for you on Friday. If you took my trade recommendations, you hit profit. It actually pulled back exactly where we wanted it to and sunk like a rock after that and worked out very nicely. So, nice trade. We're looking for basically the same thing as the euro. We want this to come back up to the 23.6 fib, and that's at 1.5216. We'll get out at 1.5184, and that's just a current support. There's nothing special about that level. It's just support. And, we just need some kind of a pullback here. And we know I've said this for years, the pound dollar does not like to give pullbacks, but hopefully we'll get one today. We're basically in the inactive zone of Asia right now, so we'll just keep an eye on that. Take a look at the Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar did a breakout in Asia today, and I was quite surprised when I saw that. And then there's another chart that you'll see another breakout in Asia, in early Asia, when I came to my charts, and you can see it there. And, just waiting for this to give me a pullback as close to that trend line as possible. It's a valid trend line. That's a 4-touch trend line. So it's a valid trend line. We'd like to see this come back up and touch that. And then we'll try to get in this at 0.7220. And we'll get out at the 200 exponential moving average at 0.7152. Also our EA support line, that yellow line there. And we will take an observation of the daily pivot that is there. There is some price action left of the chart on that. I wouldn't be too concerned about that myself. I think, and you don't have to be. You'll be way in profit, and just prepare yourself that it's going to bounce there. So nice, easy trade plan. Now, the issue is that this can just continue down and not give you any pullback at all. That would not surprise me, as we don't have data for 5.5 hours. So, from when I'm recording this. So it's going to be, quite a day. And we'll see what happens in the inactive zone of the Asia session. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. The Euro Aussie, really nice trade, worked beautifully. If you took our trade plan on Friday, you did really well. We want the same basic thing to happen today. We're right there. Let's get a bearish candlestick formation as close to that daily pivot, also the 38.2 fib at 1.4772. And folks, we'll take that all the way down at 1.4709, which is support. And it's a nice trade. We just, if we got a bearish candlestick formation right now, and I can sell this, I would. The drawdown's pretty small. I just go above that daily pivot point about 4 pips and 5 pips, and that's it. It's either going to work or it's not, right? So we're in a really good position with this Euro Aussie. I might jump in this before, at least put a pending order in before the European session, so I don't miss this. So in case this comes up when I'm not at my desk, because I do take about a 2-hour break now after I'm finished with all my videos and newsletter. So I do take a 2-hour break, so I'm not watching charts. So I might stick a pending order in for this to get this to the downside. Okay. Let's take a look at the Euro Yen. Yes, I am still bearish in the Euro Yen. It did pull down nicely. I don't remember how the trade plan worked on Friday, to be honest with you. It looks like it worked out pretty well to the downside. This is at support now, and this can do a lot of different things. The nice thing, we'd like to see this pull back all the way to the daily pivot. I don't think that's going to happen. I think if we get to the 38.2 at 130.98, 95, I think we'll be lucky and we can sell this. But you're just going to have to watch this, and JPY's on a bank holiday today. So, not that that means anything, trust me. They'll still talk. You'll still hear from somebody over there. They don't care that it's a bank holiday. They'll still be talking. But, my bias is to the downside. All I want to do is short this. I do not want to buy the Euro Yen. So, that's what's going on with that one. Pretty easy trade plan. I mean, just look at this. This bear is just stair-stepping down. It's just in a nice trend right at the moment. And same with the Euro Aussie. Just really nice movements to the downside. Take a look at the New Zealand dollar. The New Zealand dollar really took me by surprise when I looked at the chart when I was doing this. And, I saw this breakout in Asia, and I really don't know why this is broken out. They had no data come out. And I don't know if it was profit taken from Friday. I don't know what, but I'm glad that it's out of that nasty range and it's actually broken out. That's the good thing. The bad thing is I really don't have a trade plan. We're in between resistance. You can see that at the yellow line there. And then, we have the green line, which is 200 exponential moving average, and we're like sitting in the middle there. So, like, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? Are you going to get a pullback to the daily pivot? I don't think so. Are you going to get a pullback to the S1? Maybe, and that's at 65.45. So I don't know if we're going to get a pullback or not, but we're going to have to be prepared for it. I only want to sell this, right? But I can't sell it here. We're just too close to that 200 exponential moving average, and we just need this to pull back. This was a pretty pretty nice bearish candle there. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on it as time moves along. All right, traders, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs today, and I'd like to thank you for joining on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading. Again, please come visit us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, have a great trading day. Grab those profits, get those pips, and do your work. That's why you're in front of that computer. All right, my friends, have a great trading day, and we'll catch you tomorrow before the London Open. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.